Hello, collective. How is everyone doing? Thank you so much for tapping in with me today. All right, so um, what I have here, okay, is it is possible that someone in the collective, someone in your energy, is showing up quite jealous of you. Okay, they're showing up quite jealous of you. You're starting to see something now about someone. Okay. And what it's looking like is that you may have told them something in privacy, in the privacy of your bond or your connection or your time with this person, and they went and exposed it. Okay. They went and exposed it. But through them doing that, you're unmasking this person's motives. All right. You're starting to see their motives in your life may not have been good. All right. So, what we have here is jealousy issues. Jealousies may be affecting your relationship. We have public exposure. Private matters could be exposed. And then we have silent understanding. Unspoken understanding creates a deep connection. So this is someone you thought you may have had a deep connection with. Could be a friend, could be a family member, could be an ex love as well, an ex lover. Um, but that's turning out to be maybe not the case. All right. So we're going to look at why this is playing out, what is playing out in this dynamic in your reality, and then we're going to do a deep dive and see exactly what it is the spirit wants you to know, wants you to receive, wants you to possibly learn um, from this experience. Okay. All right, family. Let's get into this. Clarify jealousy issues, spirit. Jealousy issues. We have double standards here. Before I did that, on the bottom of the deck was the double crossed card. So you could feel like someone has crossed you or double crossed you. Okay. Clarify jealousy issues. Testing limits. Someone is treating the limits of what someone is treating, testing the limits of what examining how, what, girl? Someone is testing the limits of what? Examining how you react under pressure. I was reading it right. It was just that comma threw me off. Okay. Intrigued. Someone is intrigued by you and wants to know you better. Mm. Mm. Hmm. Hmm. Wow. If this ain't some narcissism, but here we go. Somebody's pushing the boundaries here. Somebody's intentionally, they are jealous of you. Okay? They are jealous of you. Now this could have been you as well. Revealing something about yourself to see if they could keep it to themselves. You know, to see whether you could trust them, to see what was their motive. You revealed something. This is brilliant if that's what you did. I ain't gonna hold you. That's brilliant. All right, because sometimes, these are the things you don't have to do, but if you're skilled enough at really getting to the bottom or behind the mask of people, okay, and getting behind it quickly, sometimes you can employ a tactic to reveal something that they think is a secret, and see what they do with that secret. If that's not the case, someone's jealousy is showing up and it is testing your limits. They're trying to see how you react under the pressure, okay, of having this or something exposed about yourself. I feel like I got to get another one because I feel like there's a plot twist here. I feel like there's a plot twist. Okay, here's the double crossed card. It did come out. You may face betrayal or being double crossed. Somebody had a knife behind their back. Or, somebody was hiding that they actually came into your life, pretending as if they wanted to get to know you better when they really wanted to put you under some sort of pressure. They wanted to put you under the pressure of being double crossed. Past, present, or future energy, guys, take it how it reverberates, okay? Somebody that is jealous of you may be about to try to enter into your life as if they want to get to know you better, but they're going to they have some sort of a plot here to double cross you. All right, and they want to see how you will handle the pressure of being double crossed. Okay. Clarify public exposure. Overthinking. Thoughts and emotions are tangled up, leading to overthinking. What is this overthinking? Because this could be, take it how it reverberates, that you are concerned that they're going to expose something that you told them in privacy. Oh, man. Clarify overthinking. It's like, should I have told them that? Or maybe they are wanting to expose something about you privately to put you in this Nine of Swords energy, pretending to be fine. You may appear strong outwardly while feeling vulnerable. I think they want to try to what do you call it? Take advantage of a vulnerability that either you revealed, or they're hoping you will reveal something that they can then expose. They're hoping that you will reveal something that they can then use against you in the future, because they definitely, they're in your life now and have this has already happened, or they're trying to come into your life or planning to try to get close to you with this intention already in mind. Okay, to expose something that you may be like your thoughts and your emotions and where you are tangled up, where you are vulnerable. mm, there's a silent resentment. Mind games. Yep, they're playing a mind game with someone because they have some unspoken desires to come in out of resentment and play this mind game with you. Okay, clarify silent understanding. Bridging differences, cultural differences bring both challenges and growth. Huh. Hidden agenda. Tell me more. Two-faced. Okay. So if there is a cultural difference between you and this person, this is giving me more strategic. I don't know if you are a person of high influence, like in your community, in your city. You could be a politician. You could be, a lawyer, a doctor, someone that has some sort of notoriety. This could also be an individual that is coming in pretending to understand you. They could be pretending to understand or wanting to get an understanding about what challenges you have, how how you have grown, if you have grown, if you are actually wearing two faces or not. Like if you are showing up publicly as a grounded, intelligent, capable, successful, that energy, right? If you're showing up publicly in public spaces, very poised, they're wanting to get close to you to see if that is actually true about you, if you are actually as poised as you seem. They want to know what are your challenges. Okay, this could be someone that who is questioning that you are everything that you're showing up as, right? Someone is friendly yet deceitful. Someone's trying to get close to you, to learn about the things that you don't speak about publicly. This is giving someone wants to get into your inner circle. Someone wants to come out of maybe being an associate and actually be a confidant. You got to be careful with who you choose to allow to be confidants, especially if you are in a position of leadership. Not everybody that comes to you is to be a confidant. Okay? You have to be very picky with that. So this person is like wanting, I'm just gonna put it up there because I literally, this is what I'm feeling. Like someone wants to get into your close knit, your close proximity. So you could be someone who has influence with other people. You know, you can have a large circle of influence. Prominence is what I just heard. Okay, so you can have a position of prominence in your community. Um, this person is trying to penetrate and get into your inner circle, okay? Because they want some intel on you, something about you that they can expose about you that will cause people to see you in a different way. Clarify unmasking motives. Some people's true motives begin to surface. Loyal or not. Someone is testing your loyalty. Give me one more. Family ties. Yeah, they're trying to come out of this. Listen, what did I do? Did I not take the circle card out? Why didn't I take the circle card out? I need to show the polarity. So I gotta go find it. Okay, I gotta go find that. Because Spirit is making something very clear here about this individual. Their intentions. There we go. Okay. So, both of these are communities, right? But they have two different energies. Okay? They have two different energies. Someone is wanting to come from this to this. Okay? Where they come out of this circle of influence, this peer group, this community where there are many people who are there for you. Possibly, you see how the person is in the center of the circle. That could be your circle of influence as it relates to these people who circle themselves around you to support you, to love you, to receive from you. If you are a teacher, a leader, a guide, anything of that nature, right? There's an individual in this circle that is trying to get to your kitchen table circle. Okay? Yeah. They're trying to come down and have a little, little brunch or something and try to get around the table. They're trying to get the invite to dinner. Be very careful with this individual because they're wearing two faces. They're trying to see and unmask some sort of motive. Maybe they're trying to get and see what's behind the mask of your motives, whether you are loyal or not. But this is also um that you are like there's something that's going to be unmasked about this person's motives, that they are wearing two faces. What I don't really feel is that this has happened yet, but it could have for someone. All right, this could have already happened. I feel like this is more of a heads up. Let me get some tarot. Take the message however it reverberates, family, okay? This could be past, present, or future. That could have already happened. And so now you're seeing this person motive, that they were not loyal, all right? That they were two-faced it. I want one more on this bridging differences. Cultural differences bring both challenges. Give me one more on that, please. Pushing boundaries. Someone may be testing your limits. Somebody is trying to they're trying to get into your inner circle. They're trying to um see more about you, what challenges and growth. I feel like I just keep hearing they're trying to see if you the real deal or not. Like that, whatever it is you do, they're trying to see if you've actually grown or if you actually are as poised as you are. Are you actually committed to whether this is a mission, whether this is a business, whether this is a vision, a ministry, or whatever? Like they're trying to see if you are actually who you say you are. They're trying to get some sort of understanding about what challenges you have and what areas you still need to grow in because the plan is to expose that publicly and double cross you in the future. Confidence, right? Like, okay, let me shuffle up one more time. Tell us more, spirit, and then we're going to take a deep dive, family. We want to take a deep dive and see exactly what spirit needs you to know and why this is playing out in your current reality. Okay, why? Because why is this reflecting itself to you? Okay, so tell me a little bit more about this, spirit, and then we'll take a deep dive. Okay, so somebody is a star. The star in the judgment is still here, but now it's in the upright. Now it's in the upright. Now we have the Nine of Swords. So this is about spiritual giftings. This is about clairs. This is about intuitive gifts. Okay. So you could be on a public platform with the star card, right? You could be utilizing your spiritual gifts on a public platform. You're being celebrated, okay? You're being celebrated for stepping into this confidence, this new confidence, possibly that you're stepping into as well as it relates to your spiritual gifts. Okay. Somebody wants to see if that's real or not. Let's see. I don't know why it's their business, but again, you know, things are brought to us in our lives to show us something. Tell us more, spirit. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody is stuck in a betrayal, in a sense of betrayal, in an ending. They want to stop you by revealing. We have the Ace of Swords, we have the Two of Swords, and we have the Ten of Swords. Okay. So this Ace of Swords is giving me this public exposure, exposing something publicly about you that you may not want anyone to know. If there is anything that you don't want anyone to know, they definitely want to come in and see for sure if there's anything you're hiding. Okay? Because they want to discover that so they can publicly with this Ace of Swords reveal that or reveal how to betray you or to betray you in revealing that. Take it how it reverberates. We're going to see. Oh, we have the devil here. Okay. We have the devil here. Somebody definitely has ill intentions. Very, very much so. Ill intentions. Uh-huh. The Eight of Swords. Tell me more. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the reverse Eight of Wands. Okay. They don't want you to receive something. clarify. They don't want you to have a wish fulfillment. They want you to be burdened. They don't want you to receive something, and they want to stop you. They want to block you. Okay? So they don't want you to have a wish fulfillment. They're trying to come in and create some sort of burden. Clarify the Eight of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles. Yep. So if you have stepped into this new confidence, if you are going viral, I'm hearing for someone, if your platform, you could be a spiritual girly, a spiritual a boy, and I say that with no disrespect. You know what I mean? Like you could do your spiritual stuff on social media, any one of the platforms. You could be a teacher, you could be a reader, you could be, someone who shares insight, spiritual insight. You could be, but it doesn't have to be spiritual. All right, it doesn't have to be. If you're going viral, if you are growing, if your business is growing, if your influence and your circle of influence is growing, if people are starting to congregate around you because they feel that they would benefit from being, in support of you, this individual is in that circle. Okay, they're in that circle. So they may be one of your followers, one of your subscribers. Okay, it's giving groupie energy, but they have intentions. Okay, the intentions is to get closer to you, to try to stop your success, to try to stop you from moving up in the influence, in the confidence. You are some sort of a communicator. Okay, you communicate. Tell me more. Communicate something. We have the Six of Cups. This is future energy, so they want to block your future, your forward movement towards the future. All right, they want to stop that. This could also be a future, something going to play out in the future. So this could be a heads up. Four of Wands. They don't want you to have a celebration. They don't want you to have a celebration nor stability. Okay. Something is, somebody has absolutely stepped into some sort of new exposure. Okay? What you communicate is being seen as refreshing, as lively as what is needed to be heard. This is a new energy that you're bringing, and there's new exposure for you. This is giving virality to me. Okay? Tell us more, Spirit. Becoming an influencer is what I heard. Star. Absolutely. Absolutely. Stepping into your position of influence. Expansion is here for someone, and in that group, there's someone who wants to stop. Now, this could be someone who doesn't know you personally, but wants to come get to know you personally. And I don't know if this is a competitor, um, somebody that's affiliated with somebody that's affiliated with somebody, or just an outright hater for hating's sake. Okay, that you don't even know personally. That is now in your on your channel, in your comments, your subscribers, your followers, whatever the case may be. Okay, and they secretly hating because maybe your platform is outgrowing theirs. Uh, that's what I heard. Okay. So now they want to come in closer to you as if they are supportive, but they're really looking for a way to undermine you and to undermine your future success and your future expansion, growth, stability, and celebration. Of course, they're not going to tell you that this is what they're strategizing out of jealousy. Can't make it up. Out of jealousy. They also might want to know your secret sauce. Like, what's the secret to you? Okay. So it's giving nosy, but it's definitely giving jealous and envy. All right. They want to know how you did something. How did you grow like you did? How do you do what you do? Who are you tapped into? Who are you talking to? Okay? Mm, who are you talking to? So you could be spiritual, right? And you could receive downloads, channeled messages, of course, be a reader. And you could, like most of us do, we talk about our spirit teams, okay? But we don't talk about them in detail. At least I don't. All right, I'm as protective over mine as they are over me. I ain't gonna hold you. So I don't talk about them in detail. So it's always speaking about them in the terms of like the spirit team, the matriarch, the mother, the father. Um, because for one, these are, well, outside of the mother and the father, they're way more than deity. But the spirit team is made up of deities. Of course, your bloodline ancestors. I don't talk about them neither. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I don't reveal them. So I don't do it because these deities have they have so many emanations that it's personal as to what aspect of them individuals are going to work with. So let's say, for instance, I do work with Isis, right? But Isis has so many emanations, right? So how she emanates to me and what aspect of her I tap into really has no bearing on you outside of me sharing with you what she's showing, and then you can take that and apply it how you choose to. But this individual wants to know specifically who you work with. Who are you talking about when you say your spirit team? Spirit team. I can't make it up. Who are you talking about when you say your spirit team? And you are somebody who doesn't reveal that. You don't reveal that because you don't need nobody all up in that causing no troubles. Okay. Gratitude. Gratitude spirit team. Okay. So they want to know exactly, like by name, who is it on your spirit team? Okay. Tell us some more. The Hierophant. Yep. We have a Fool card. So, they're not coming towards you. If this person comes to you as if uh, they want you to teach them, they want you to guide them, they want you to help them. They just there to learn from you, because they need help on their spiritual journey or anything like that. This person is not coming towards you for that. Also, I'm hearing Spirit say continue to keep your spirit team and the specifics of who you work with under lock and key. You see, in spirituality, this ain't religion. So we're not trying to create carbon copies of ourselves. The whole point, even if you are mentoring someone spiritually, is to push them into discovering thyself, their self. Discover the, like who you are aligned to work with, who you are supposed to be working with, what aspect of various deities, goddesses, gods, spirits, angels, demons. You got to go discover that for yourself. As a spiritual leader, as a spiritual teacher, as a spiritual guide, it's not for me to say, "Hey, here, work with Jesus." I mean, you can go to church for that. This is kind of a clear difference between religion and spiritual evolution and spiritual growth, and allowing yourself to freely explore the spiritual realms. This is a difference. We're not creating carbon copies. And even if we were, though, this person ain't here for no carbon copy. They are here to know who you work with. They are here to see if you are exactly who you say you are, so that they can bring something to the public's exposure about you to undermine your growth, expansion, and success. This is absolutely diabolical, a betrayal. This is not them even trying to really come in and say, you know, Show me who you work with so that I can grow better or I can learn more. Now, that might be what they say out their mouth, but their intentions is to betray you. So, again, don't divulge that. Your hierarchy, I just heard. Your hierarchy, who you stand in front of and get instructions and wisdom and glean from. Who is it you work with? Don't reveal that, okay? Just you can teach it without speaking of names and giving too much, okay? um but whoever I'm speaking to, I feel like that's something you already know to do anyway. All right, self mastery here. Yeah, they're trying to figure out who you work with. What the world? I want to know who you work with. I want to know who you're talking to, is what I heard. The magician in reverse. Clarify. The reverse hermit. Tell me more. Okay. Sideways or upside down or upside right? Sideways. Okay, so we have the sideways Six of Wands. I'm hearing Spirit say that this is very important that you do not reveal your hand. Don't reveal your hand. The Six of Wands is in the sideways position because whether they are going to be able to successfully deceive and betray you or lay down this betrayal of sorts has everything to do with you revealing your spirit team. I don't know why that is important, but I feel like if you reverberate with what I'm saying, you know why that's important. Okay? Um if not, then spirit is asking someone to just giving someone a heads up when this plays out. Don't reveal your hand to anyone who's coming in like they want to learn from you, or um anyone who's just kind of trying to buddy up with you and sit down at the table, right, and eat, fried chicken and sweet potatoes and yams and stuff and homemade biscuits and stuff and get you to chat and get you to loosen up. Okay, somebody could invite you to lunch. I don't know why I'm picking that up, but I'm gonna say it. Somebody could invite you to lunch or to dinner, for drinks, stuff like that. Okay. We have the Nine of Cups in reverse. What is this Nine of Cups? Ace of Cups. They're not gonna be happy when you don't reveal it, but that's their business. Okay, checkmate. Okay, Ten of Wands. This could also be the energy they want to put you in, up under a burden, because they don't want you to have your wish fulfillment. The Lovers. So they could come in hot and heavy, even if it's just friends. Like they could come in gassing you up, doing the groupie thing. You'll know the energy when it happens. All right. This burden, the burden of love, like they coming in like they just love you so much. What is this Nine of Pentacles? I feel like Spirit is saying don't fall for that. Don't feel no way. Don't let them gas you up. Don't let that happen, because they're trying to come in and lay it on thick. Yeah. Emotions and passion, and I just love what you do. I love the way you say it. I love the way you are. I love, I just want to support you, and I just, they're coming in hot and heavy with this love energy. I can't make it up because I don't have to. Yeah, they coming in hot and heavy. All right. All right, Spirit. Let's take a deep dive, family. Let's see why this is showing up for you right now. Why is this being reflected? Where would you like me to go, Spirit? Why is this being reflected? I have inner child here. Inner child. Okay. So this could be reflected to you, reflecting to you, possibly because there's still some inner child work that is going to that this person may be trying to connect to, they may be trying to find out about, or there could be some inner child work that you are still doing. Even though you are stepping out as a star, you are having this beautiful viral moment going viral. There's expansion and exposure, and people are seeing you for the creative individual, the divine individual that you are. But that doesn't mean we don't still have work to do. You know what I'm saying? On the private side, right? So there's public exposure here, but this could be coming towards you to either prove to you that you have healed the inner child or you still need to. We'll see. Okay? Because healing the inner child is a process. It's a lot of layers there. All right. Tell us more, Spirit. Why is this being reflected in the life of the collective who reverberates with this message? Liberation. Ooh, woo. I love it. Okay, so there's liberation here. The doubts and fears still come up. You don't believe anymore that they are you. Okay. So this is coming to reflect to you that you have absolutely set yourself. So it's almost like a test of sorts, right? It's a test that comes along now that you've found your path. Now when I see the word path, I think about father or patriarchy or the patriarch, which is the masculine, the father, the divine father. Okay, so your path, you have been set on course. You have been set on course. But this is showing up because, or going to show up to confirm for you that you are on your divine path, okay? That you are on, and any doubt and fears you still may be having or that still come up or were coming up or was coming up by the time this happens, you're gonna already be then moved out of that doubt and fear as it relates to whether the trajectory you are already headed on, whether this is actually your path or not, if you're going down the right path, if your path is cleared. So there's a liberation here. We have intuition. So now we have the divine feminine showing up. I love it. This is about your faith, okay? Your intuition is wanting you, your divine feminine is wanting to really show you that you have accomplished liberation in your masculine aspect. So for someone, even if this person did get close, you are no longer concerned about, like, you're not hiding anything that would discredit you. Though they have the intentions to come in and try to find something, there's really nothing there because you are liberated. You're okay with who you are. Being okay with who you are is a part of being on your divine path, right? Being on the right path. So you don't really have anything to hide. Outrageous openness. With your outrageous openness, yeah, you don't really have anything to hide. Now, when it comes to this spirit team energy, keep that under lock and key. Okay, you can share and talk and teach without revealing the names of who you work with. Now, I say that because there's those there's those universal names And then there are the names that those deities revealed themselves to me and gave me. Okay. So I have a name for say per se, let's say for Isis, that is personal between me and her, right? So I could talk to you and be like, yeah, I was in a conversation with Isis the other day, and still not be revealing what aspect of her that I am in a personal relationship with. So there's that, all right? But at any rate, your ancestors, your spirit team, those energies that you work with personally that you know by name, and those names may not be able to be found in books, keep those names under lock and key. Okay. But your divine feminine is wanting to show you that you absolutely are liberated, that there's nothing that can hold you. This is why this is showing up. This is why this is coming into test. This is why this person has this idea, right, to come in and try to betray you with a secret that you would reveal, right? But it's no secret for you, because you on your path. Like, you feel good about who you are, you feel good about yourself. If there are any doubt and fears that still come up, by the time this happened, you ain't going you're going to be liberated from those. There's an energetic clearing. This is clearing energy. mm. During crisis, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. So this is a part of the grand scheme, the grand plan, to prepare you for the removing of fears, the removing of fears, doubts. Okay. With this star card, we talked already about the confidence that you're stepping in. This, after this happens, this confidence may really come in very strongly, or it could already be there, and this is coming in to show you that, you know what, you're good, you're safe, you're okay, you're liberated. You're right. Like, you're tapped into your masculine and you're tapped into your feminine, clearing the energy of fear. Tell me more. Back out here. Y'all saw me shuffling. Outrageous openness. Dear love, open me to your will, release me from my attachment, surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed, and I am open to receive. So this is being reflected in your 3D as a mirror to you, okay? To mirror to you that it's okay. You are liberated from anything that was trying to hold you back, any secrets or anything that was causing you to doubt or have fear or be unconfident in who you are and what your path is. This is being mirrored to you. This dynamic with this person who wants to come and get close is being mirrored to you to confirm and to push you into an openness where you don't have to be worried about that. You don't have to be worried about fears or traumas or secrets or anything, or being exposed, or, you know what I'm saying, betrayals and stuff. Like, it doesn't carry the weight that you may now be thinking it would carry, or you were thinking that it carried in the past. Okay. So this is confirming that you're either already liberated, or this is creating, okay, this is going to create a deeper dive into your liberation. It's going to trigger you to clear energy, any energy about fear or doubt or lack of confidence. Tell me more. Give me one more. Companionship. Giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. So there could be fears around companionship. You could honestly be one of those people who overly give in companionships because there's something changing. There's something changing about you as it connects to companionship and those people who you allow to be companions. There could be a need to still do that. All right. There could be a need to still let go of the idea of companionship in a certain way and to be more protective over yourself, but not from fear and doubt, but because you're clearing the energy, and you want people around you who embrace you, because you're going to be open. You want to be able to share, right? So that means I have to be mindful of who I allow myself to share certain aspects of myself with. It's not because I'm afraid of something coming out. It's just because why would I bring somebody close to me and then give them all of the secret sauce of me if I'm discerning intuitively that they're going to betray me? I mean, that's self martyrism. Like, that's overly giving and overly indulging in the energy of companionship. So Spirit team is bringing towards you people who you already have a circle of beautiful people who are coming around to support you, to share with you. But there may be one or two or three, however many, that wants to try to test and get closer for the purpose of trying to find something to betray you. Okay? This is giving me Judas energy. Yeah, this is what it's giving me. It's giving me Judas energy. Okay? Um so this is going to show you something about yourself. It's going to show you something about yourself. There's a this companionship is coming to help kind of push you that much further into a personal sense of liberation and really embracing your journey going forward without fear, without doubt, without lack of confidence. All right? Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? I think that is all, family. This was a beautiful read. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. So take it how it reverberates. I hope that it brought clarity and confirmation, possibly, for someone in the collective. Okay. Thank you so much again for tapping in with me. If you are listening to me or hearing me for the first time, consider joining. This is your invitation to join, to subscribe, to join the membership. Thank you to my Starseed family, to my subscribers, my viewers, all of you who support me. I greatly appreciate it, as I always tell you guys, because I really do. I love you guys. I send all of the beautiful energy that you guys show me. I send it right back to you, okay? If you need a personal read, all of the information is in the description. You can jump over to the website and book that for yourself. All right? And make sure you like, make sure you comment. Let me know. I do read the comments, okay? Sometimes I'm not able to read all of them, but I do read the comments. So let me know how this reverberated for you, and share if you feel led, and hype it up if you feel led. All right? Peace, family. I'll see you on the next one.